Hello, everyone. Welcome back to A1 English Podcast, the English podcast made for real people, real conversations, and real progress.
I'm Jack.
And I'm Jessica, and we are so happy you are here with us today. Seriously, thank you for pressing play.
Today's episode is a little different. It's personal, it's honest, and I think it might change the way you think about learning English.
Yes, because today we're talking about something we actually did, something real, something that taught us so much, not just about making videos, but about the English language itself.
We made 30 English learning videos in 30 days.
30 videos in 30 days.
And today we're going to share everything we learned. The good stuff, the hard stuff, the surprising stuff.
And most importantly, the lessons that will actually help you improve your English faster.
So, before we go any further, if you're watching this on YouTube, please hit the like button right now. It only takes 1 second.
And subscribe, because when you subscribe to A1 English Podcast, you get new English lessons every single day. Free, easy, natural.
Okay, are you ready? Let's do this.
Okay, Jack, let's start from the beginning. Why did we decide to make 30 videos in 30 days?
Great question. So, a few months ago, we were talking about what really helps people learn English, and we realized most learners don't have a problem with grammar books. They have a problem with confidence.
Yes, so many learners know grammar. They studied it for years. But when it's time to speak, silence. Nothing comes out.
Exactly. So we thought, what if we made one video every single day? Short, simple, natural, no complicated lessons, just real English used in real ways.
And the challenge was, could we do it? Could we create 30 videos without running out of ideas, without getting tired, without making bad content?
Spoiler alert, it was hard.
It was very hard, but also it was amazing.
And the lessons we learned, we want to share them with you today, because honestly, these lessons aren't just about making videos. They're about learning English, about life, about growth.
So let's go through the biggest things we discovered. Ready?
Let's go. All right, lesson number 1, and this one is big. Repetition is everything.
Now, I know what you're thinking. Jessica, I've heard this before. Study every day, repeat, practice. I know, but hear me out, because this is different.
When we started making one video per day, something interesting happened. The more we used English, the more natural it became.
Let me give you a real example. In our first video, Jack said something like, "The people is working very hard."
Please don't remind me.
But by video 15, he was saying things like, "The team has been working incredibly hard this week." Same idea, totally different level.
And I didn't study more grammar. I didn't open a textbook. I just used English every day.
That's the power of repetition. Not memorizing rules, not reading grammar tables, just using the language again and again and again.
So here's the question for you, our listener. How often do you use English? Not study it, use it.
Think about that. Maybe you study English 3 times a week. Maybe you watch one English video on the weekend. But how often do you actually speak?
Even if it's just 5 minutes a day, talk to yourself in the mirror. Describe what you're doing. Say your grocery list in English. Tell your dog about your day in English.
Your dog will not judge you. Your dog is very supportive.
The best English learner, zero criticism.
But seriously, that daily habit, it changes everything. And after 30 days of making videos, we felt the difference. You will too.
Okay, lesson number 2, and this one is close to my heart.
Oh yes, tell them.
Mistakes don't stop you. Fear does.
So in 30 days, how many mistakes did we make?
Hundreds, probably thousands, honestly.
We mispronounced words. We forgot vocabulary. We used the wrong tense. We said things that sounded a little strange.
And you know what happened? Nothing bad. The sun still rose the next morning.
Exactly. Life continued. And more importantly, people kept watching. People kept commenting. People kept saying thank you.
Because here's the truth. When you're learning, nobody expects you to be perfect. Not us, not your teachers, not native speakers. Nobody.
The only person who expects you to be perfect is you.
Wow, that hit different.
Think about it. When you hear someone speaking English with an accent, do you judge them? Do you laugh?
Of course not.
You admire them. You think, wow, they're brave. They're trying. They're communicating.
That's exactly how people feel about you when you speak English, even imperfectly.
So this is our challenge to you today. Sometime today, or tomorrow if today is too scary, say something in English out loud to a real person, even if it's just, hello, how are you?
And notice what happens. Notice that they respond. Notice that communication happened. Notice that you survived.
You will survive, I promise.
And after you survive once, it gets easier every single time.
This is one of the biggest things the 30-day challenge showed us. Every day we pressed record, even on the hard days, even when we were tired, even when we said something wrong, we got better. Not because we were perfect, because we showed up.
Showing up beats perfection every time.
All right, lesson number 3, and this one is actually about the English language itself.
Yes, this one is very practical, very useful.
Context teaches you better than rules.
Okay, let me explain. When we were preparing for 30 days of content, we had to really think about grammar. We had to think about vocabulary, and we noticed something interesting.
The things we remembered most were, they weren't from grammar tables. They were from stories, from conversations, from examples that made sense in real life.
Let me give you a perfect example. The difference between I did and I have done. Two of the most confusing phrases for English learners.
Oh yes, the present perfect versus the simple past. A classic headache.
If I say, I ate lunch, what does that mean?
It means lunch happened at a specific time. It's finished, done.
And if I say, I have eaten lunch?
It means lunch happened sometime before now. The time isn't the focus. The fact that it happened, that's what matters.
Now, imagine someone asks you, are you hungry? Should we order pizza?
And you say, no thanks, I have eaten.
That makes perfect sense. You don't need to say when you ate. The result matters. You're not hungry.
But if someone asks, what did you do at noon today? Then you'd say, I ate lunch at noon.
See the difference? Context changes everything.
And here's what we found in 30 days of making videos. When we taught grammar through stories and situations, learners understood it immediately.
But when we showed grammar tables, eyes glazed over.
Yeah, nobody wants to see a table.
So our advice to you, stop memorizing rules in isolation. Start noticing how English sounds in different situations.
Watch movies, listen to podcasts, read conversations, and ask yourself, why did they say it that way?
Your brain will start to understand, not because you memorized a rule, but because you felt the language.
And feeling the language, that's real fluency. Okay, this next section is very exciting because in 30 days of making English content, we saw patterns.
Hundreds of learners, the same mistakes again and again.
And we want to go through them right now because if you're making these mistakes, this is your chance to fix them today.
Ready?
Ready. Common mistake number 1. I am agree.
Oh, yes, we hear this so often. I am agree with you. That sounds natural, right?
But it's not correct. The word agree is a verb, so you say I agree with you, not I am agree.
The same mistake happens with I am understand. Wrong. It should be I understand.
These verbs agree, understand, know, believe, want, they don't need am or is in front of them.
They stand alone. They're strong verbs.
Common mistake number 2, using since and for incorrectly.
Oh, this is a classic one. Okay, quick lesson. Since is used when you give a specific point in time. For is used when you give a duration, a length of time.
So, I have lived here since 2019. That's correct. 2019 is a specific point.
And I have lived here for 5 years, also correct. 5 years is a duration.
But if you say, I have lived here since 5 years, that's wrong. 5 years is not a specific point in time, it's a length.
So the simple rule, time point equals since, duration equals for. Repeat it with me.
Time point, since, duration, for.
Perfect. Now one more.
Common mistake number 3, he don't know.
This one is so common, even some advanced learners make it when they're speaking quickly.
He, she, it, they need doesn't, not don't.
So he doesn't know, she doesn't like it doesn't work.
I, you, we, they don't. He, she, it doesn't.
Say it again in your head. Memorize that pattern, and the next time you want to say something negative about he or she, doesn't will come naturally.
Practice makes automatic.
Okay, now I want to talk about the thing that surprised us the most in 30 days.
Oh yes, this is good.
We thought the biggest struggle would be coming up with ideas, like what do we talk about? How do we fill 30 videos?
But that wasn't the hard part.
The hard part was staying simple.
Yes, this is so true. When you know something well, it's very tempting to overcomplicate it.
We would write a script and then look at it and think, is this actually clear? Can a beginner understand this?
And sometimes the answer was no. We had to simplify again and again.
And here's the lesson in that for you as a learner. When you're learning English, simple is powerful.
A short, clear sentence is better than a long, complicated one.
Can you help me? Is better than, would it perhaps be possible for you to assist me with this matter?
Nobody says that second one. Well, almost nobody.
When you speak in simple sentences, people understand you. Communication happens. That's the goal.
And as your English improves, the complex language will come naturally, but don't start there.
Start simple, master simple, then grow.
Another thing that surprised us, how much you, our listeners, taught us.
Yes, the comments on our videos. People were sharing their struggles, their breakthroughs, their stories, and reading those comments made us better teachers.
So if you've never left a comment on one of our videos, please do, not just for us, but because writing in English is also practice.
Every comment is a mini writing exercise, and we read every single one.
Okay, let's make this super practical because the whole point of this episode is for you to walk away with something you can actually use.
Exactly. So here's a simple 30-day challenge for our listeners.
Day 1 to day 10. Focus on speaking, even if it's just 5 minutes a day. Talk to yourself, talk to your pet, record a voice memo in English.
Day 11 to day 20, focus on listening. Watch one English video or listen to one English podcast every day. Don't worry about understanding every word. Just listen. Let the language wash over you.
Day 21 to day 30, focus on writing. Write 3 sentences in English every day. About your day, about something you learned, about how you're feeling.
3 sentences. That's it. You can do 3 sentences.
And at the end of 30 days, look back at day 1. You will not believe how far you've come.
We promise you, the change will be real.
Because that's what we experienced. 30 days, massive growth. Not because we were talented, but because we were consistent.
Consistency beats talent every single time.
All right, let's quickly review everything we talked about today.
Lesson 1. Repetition is everything. Use English every day, even for 5 minutes. Your brain learns by doing, not by memorizing.
Lesson 2, mistakes don't stop you. Fear does. Speak anyway. You will survive. You will grow.
Lesson 3, context teaches better than rules. Learn English through stories, conversations, and real situations.
We covered 3 common mistakes: I am agree, confusing since and for, and using don't instead of doesn't with he, she, and it.
And we gave you a 30-day personal challenge, speaking, listening, and writing, 10 days each.
That's your homework, and we want to hear how it goes. Leave a comment below. Tell us, what's the one thing from today that you're going to try? What's the habit you're starting?
We want to know, seriously.
And if this episode gave you something, a new idea, a little motivation, a small aha moment, please hit the like button. It takes 1 second, and it helps us reach more learners around the world.
Subscribe to A1 English Podcast for new episodes every day. Real English, real conversations, real progress.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us. You showed up today. That already makes you ahead of where you were yesterday.
Keep going, keep speaking, keep growing.
We believe in you, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Bye, everyone.
Bye!